Well, hello, everybody. Happy New Year. It is January 1st. It snowed like about an inch right here, so it's gorgeous outside. And some of you have been up for hours, and some of you are just maybe stirring after being up late while welcoming in the new year. We did go to the lollipop drop. There must have been 1,000 people down there. So, all right, here we go. January 1st. This is our first day of reading through this book, Experiencing God's Presence by Chris Tigran. We've talked a little bit about it. So what I want to do is just going to read the devotion for the day. And some of you have the book. And maybe I'll make some notes. All right. The presence is everything in the Christian life. John 15:5. Apart from me, Jesus says, you can do nothing. The presence is everything in the Christian life. The presence of God is everything in the Christian life. You just stop there and ponder that. All right. The presence is everything in the Christian life. I need to point out the word presence is capitalized. All right. So there's some significance there. All right. The presence, God, is everything in the Christian life. The presence of God, I should say. Maybe that seems like an overstatement. Surely obedience is important, along with bearing fruit, being loving and compassionate, praying, growing in faith, overcoming obstacles, dealing with relationship issues, and so much more. That's why so many books are published and so many sermons preached about these things. Christian living is a vast array of disciplines, attitudes, and activities, and we have to know how to approach them, right? But think about this. What happens to your attitude when you have a palpable sense of God's presence around you? How fruitful does your prayer life become? How strong does your faith grow? What obstacle seems large when you're aware that God is in the room? How hard is it to obey when He is present to overpower you? How hard do you have to try to bear fruit if He is spilling out from within you? What relationship issues remain unyielding when His power overwhelms? The truth is that His presence working within us is the key to everything, and without Him we can do nothing. That sentence is worth repeating. The truth is that His presence working within us is the key to everything, and without Him we can do nothing, like Jesus said in John 15:5. That's why cultivating both an awareness and an ongoing experience of His presence is vital. When God shows up, miracles happen. Life comes out of death. Beauty comes out of ashes. Dancing takes the place of mourning. Futility gives way to fruitfulness. Confusion is replaced by order, and obstacles bow to His will. Even the hard side of His presence, the convicting and correcting truth we don't want to hear, eventually gives life. When God is at work in and around us, everything changes. That sentence might also be worth repeating. When God is at work in and around us, everything changes. Zealously, relentlessly, passionately pursue God's presence. Every endeavor in the Christian life is futile without that, but with it, everything is possible. Here's a prayer to consider. Jesus, I need you, your spirit, your life in me and around me. I'm not content just to know about you or to believe the right things. I want to experience your presence. I know you want that too. Please, Lord, let me sense you always. That's a great prayer. Like I said, I've always appreciated the devotions that this gentleman writes, and how easy it is for us to focus on discipleship and our behavior and our attitudes. And I think his point is when we seek God's presence, when we experience God's presence, a lot of those things just kind of take care of themselves. They're kind of the result of experiencing God's presence. So this year, if you're able to join us every once in a while, we're going to, that's the theme, experiencing God's presence. So, all right, thanks so much. Take care. God bless. Have a great day. Have a great year. If you're watching this morning, we are going to have a dedication time of prayer. It's more of a depending time of prayer at today, 12 noon, with lunch afterwards if you want to stick around. Thanks so much. Take care. God bless. Bye.